Hi Gemini, welcome to Saturn Secrets. This is your May 2021 tarot forecast. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for regular updates in astrology and tarot. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, the information is linked below. There'll also be an extended part for this reading if you want it to be more in depth. So Gemini, let's have a little look at your cards. We're heading towards your season, so any Geminis born in May, happy birthday. I hope that you have a beautiful season. Mercury, your ruler, is going to be going retrograde in your sign, giving it a bit of a slow, possibly kind of dramatic start, but that's all right. It'll keep things entertaining. So, Gemini, let's have a little look. There's going to be an eclipse at the end of the month in your partnership sector, but there is an in-depth astrology video for all signs linked below in the description as well. So if you want any more astrology input from me, it's linked below. There's a new opportunity for you this month, Gemini, some new beginning. New beginnings are quite common whenever your season rolls around. Usually luck is on your side in new endeavors. So that Ace of Pentacles signifies a new start. Or at least the seed has been planted in your mind. An idea, particularly an idea to make money, or for business, or for a project, or for schooling, or anything to do with the material. Maybe you're saving for something. Maybe you're investing in something. But it looks like there's been a lot of thought into it. Now, it's funny though. The Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit reminds me of this part of the manifestation ideas, the secret, the law of attraction, all that different stuff. And it's about how whenever you set an intention for something or you begin something, it's similar to planting a seed. You don't keep continuously digging up the seed to see if it's sprouting. Or if you order something in a restaurant, you don't continuously go to the chef and say, is it ready yet? Have you started cooking? That kind of thing. So if you are starting something or you've recently started something and you're really anxious to see if it's growing and you keep checking, stop. Just trust. Trust in the process. What you're worried about not happening, what you're worried about not coming to fruition will come to fruition. You just need to stop getting your head in the way. Your thoughts are getting in the way. Your thoughts here, your worrying, your anxiety is right between your luck and your abundance. So stop it. Give the universe a little bit of room to make its magic. Just be patient. A watched pot never boils. Something like that. Very retrograde. Okay, so underneath is the Five of Pentacles, meaning yes, you're very concerned that something's not going to happen, or it's not going to begin, or it's not going to grow, or you're not going to get the results that you want, or it's not going to take off the way you want, especially, as I say, if it's to do with money, if it's to do with finances. Very money, work, financially oriented. Page of Swords. There's that seed. Ace of Pentacles. And the outcome is the Sun. And what, Gemini, helps things grow more than the Sun? A nice little bit of reassurance that you've nothing to worry about. The sun is going to shine. Oopsies. And just remember that the sun is fire. And it can also set things on fire, like me putting my cards above a candle. So let's have a little look and see what we're getting for you, Gemini. So first and foremost, apologies for the light as well. I'm giving it more of an authentic witchy vibe, but it's also to do with the fact that there's a grey, rainy day outside and my natural light is just not playing ball. So Gemini, you're really concerned that something in your life isn't either going to happen, or you're concerned it's not going to grow, or you're concerned it's not going to work, or you're concerned you're not going to hear anything. You're not going to hear any news in particular. So that seems to be something in the pipeline. It's potentially a project that has experienced a lot of delays, or something in your life that you've invested a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of feelings into. There's something in your life that you're worried about not coming to fruition. You're worried about it not coming to completion, whatever it is. Now, for some of you, it seems to be something very dear to your heart in terms of family, in terms of relationships, in terms of children, in terms of grandchildren, because the Ten of Pentacles is such a family card. You're worried about whatever this is having you're worried about losing it. That's what I want to say. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from you. You're worried about losing it. I think this is maybe something you really want to manifest in your life. It's a big dream. The sun is always a big dream, right? It's always something that really gives your soul warmth, makes you feel alive, even makes you feel good, makes you feel content. And I think that you're kind of worried about it because with the weasel here in the sector that is challenging, one of the things that I'm sort of seeing for you is that you're worried about something weaseling out of your life. You're worried about something being taken from you, something being stolen from you. It's very dear to your heart. And basically, Gemini, the consensus that I'm getting here is that you're worried about bad news. Why is that? You're worried about bad news. You're worried about hearing something you don't want to hear. You're worried about the length of something. So what I can really say to a lot of you, and obviously this won't apply to everybody, but for most of you, it seems that whatever you've started, whatever's new, whatever's fresh, whatever's in its, I believe it's the germination stage of development, when something's just growing, when you've just planted that seed, it's going to grow. And it's going to grow the whole way because it's got the sun. It's got the sun energy. For some of you, this is a very supportive Leo in your life, is sort of what I'm seeing with that sun card. For some of you, this is to do with Leo season. For some of you, this is to do with, let me see, 21. Interesting. So that reduces to a 3 for something that could be you and 2 other people in some cases, but I'm not sure. Really, Gemini, what it's saying is that the sun is there to support you, and the sun is what helps that seed grow, right? But what I am noticing for your cards is that there's no water, and whatever it is that you are hoping will grow is going to require emotion. What I'm kind of getting this impression is that for a lot of you with this thing that you're anxious about, the energy that you're putting towards it right now is completely mental. It's completely in your thoughts. It's completely living in your head. It's completely thinking about the logic or worst case scenario. You're not really engaging your heart enough. And I know that seems like a strange thing to say because if it's something you really want, you think, of course I'm engaging my heart. But fear isn't actually a heart-based emotion. Fear is a processing steps in your head for what you don't want. It's not actually to do with your heart at all. And I feel with the sun, because the sun is Leo energy and Leo rules the heart, if you want this thing to work, if you want this thing to grow, put your heart into it, put love into it, put faith into it. Let's clarify. The sun. What is this? Yes, the Lovers. And the Two of Pentacles. Yes, you need to put more love into this, Gemini. Whatever this is, there's a lot of love in this. A lot of love in this. We have the Knight of Swords underneath. It could be you and another air sign dealing with this. There's something growing with you. There's something beginning and it's going to go all the way. It seems to be something that you have to do for the long haul. I have to say it. I kind of get this impression, Gemini, that you're going to have to make a lot of decisions with this in the future, and you're going to have to make these decisions out of love. So I don't know if it's business. If it's business, it's that you need to be putting your heart into it. It needs to speak to your heart. You need to have some kind of emotional engagement with this. If it's a family matter, you need to put so much more love into this. You need to celebrate this, whatever it is, with love. And also, with the Two of Pentacles, one of the best things I think someone can do in terms of manifestation, if there's something you really want in your life and you're not seeing necessarily the full signs of it, I still think the most beautiful thing you can do to show the universe, but to show yourself and to keep it completely at the front of your mind, is to prepare. So for example, if you're manifesting a relationship in your life, or you're manifesting a job, or you're manifesting a baby, or anything like this, if you're manifesting these things, prepare for them. Start looking at the things you'll need for this online. If it's a relationship, clear out a drawer for that person. Clear out half your wardrobe, closet, whatever it is that you have. Make space for that person. Start looking at travel destinations for you and a partner if you want to travel with them. Start looking for baby clothes if that's what you know what I mean, this kind of thing. Or if you're looking to travel, maybe you're planning a trip abroad or a university experience, start looking at it, get actively engaged with it, get nosy. Get nosy, get really excited about it. And as with this Two of Pentacles, he's balancing his options. This is going to require time, and it's going to require effort. So start figuring out what you're going to do about it. Stop worrying about whether it's going to work or not, whether it's going to happen or not, and start preparing for it working. Stop thinking that you need to check every 5 minutes if this thing's going to happen, or if this is okay, or if that person's okay. You know what I mean? You need to be more connected to whatever this is with love and belief. Now, with the Page of Swords here in your positive position, I want to say that this means good news, because the Page of Swords sometimes can mean bad news, but when it's in the positive position, the way that I see it is that it's good news. It means that you're going to hear words that you like. You're going to experience communication that you like, good news that makes you feel really excited, news that makes you feel really positive. And for a lot of you, because so much of Taurus season has been about getting into your subconscious and seeing what your fears are, it's entirely possible, Gemini, that maybe some of you are a bit stuck there, because in the 12th house, it's where you store a lot of your emotions from the past. So for a lot of people, when they have that 12th house season, they can kind of process some of the stuff that was really disappointing and think, oh my goodness, this has really hurt me. And that can either make you really good at coping with your feelings, or it can make you really fearful of coping with your feelings. But the key, the knack of the 12th house, is to allow yourself to feel, to understand, and in a big sense, transcend. Because the 12th house is where we transcend our fears, our phobias, our past disappointments, our past hurts, and then we step into our season, which you have here with the sun. In fact, the sun with the Lovers, Gemini. The sun in Gemini is going to bring you options. It's going to bring you choices. In fact, the thing that you are hoping for, where you're scared if it's going to work or not, perhaps there's actually a couple more options on the way that you didn't see. And if one option didn't work for you, perhaps there's two more in its place. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. The extended is linked below if you want to look into the cards more in depth, the astrology. And also if you could be dealing with an air sign, an earth sign, a water sign, a fire sign, that kind of thing. So it's linked below if I want to see you there, Gemini. If you want to see me there, more so, it's linked below. I hope you have a beautiful birthday month, Gemini. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.